Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another video brought to you by Stinger Electronics. Obviously, this is continuing this series of Operation Stinger Electronics Everything. Here we am with probably the last step, or as far as all the video and audio, but you never know, I could add some more. Here we have a universal camera with the optional license plate mount. So here's the mount, and here's the camera right here. All this is going to be plugging into the Heigh10 radio made by Stinger. Pretty simple install, basically, and I'll walk you guys through it. Long story short, we're just going to go ahead and mount this to the back of the car license plate, drill a couple holes to be able to mount this, and then we're going to drill one hole to be able to pass this wire through, and then obviously this is going to run all the way to the front of the car, all the way up until one of the inputs of the Stinger radio. We'll take that apart again and see what it will look like. So by then I'll have a front camera and a rear camera that I can access whenever I want, which is be kind of nice, and all that will be coinciding with obviously the new rear view monitor that I just installed. Alright guys, so there's a couple different ways to mount the camera. So if you look here, this is actually one of them. It's just a little plate that's going to attach like this. Yep. And then it attaches like that, and then it comes with two screws that'll kind of hold that in place. So there's this way, then obviously there is the license plate way. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with this route, and then that way I don't have to drill, I guess, a couple more holes to make sure that the camera is set in place. So I'm going to go with the license plate route first. So I'm going to go ahead and prep this now. That way, when we go to the back of the car, we're ready to go. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and mounted it. You know, it's all loose, it's just for mock-up purposes. And obviously, I see the line to where the license plate would go. So I'm going to drill a hole right underneath the line. That way, when I tuck the wire in, it's seamless. You won't even see it. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Drill. It's probably a little bit bigger than what I need. It's all right. There we go. All right, guys. So you can see we are in the trunk now. So in order to get to that wire, you guys can see. Basically, you've got this, obviously you lift the carpet, you got this little part here which just basically keeps any water condensation from coming in. Take that out and you should be able to, oh, there it is, boom, there it is, there's a wire. So we'll go ahead and pull that, leave a little bit of slack, and then when you're done, obviously close this back up, and then there you go, you're inside the trunk. Alright guys, I went ahead and got the rest of the cable. So again, we're just going to take this apart a little bit. So this goes into here. There you go. So now we're in. And again, we're just going to run this all the way to the front of the car. Now we don't have to worry about turning this black and red wire on. This is really going to be towards getting a different power source, so don't worry about that. Alright guys, so we are in the back of the radio. So again, you are going to look for this wire right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. It says camera input power, positive, negative. So again, and then here's really the RCA. So this is the RCA that I ran. You guys can see it comes from basically inside here all the way down and then all the way across. That's where it came from, but anyway, you're just gonna look for any one of your open inputs. So this is camera input number 3 for me. So again, there's the power, and then again, very simple. Put that up. So now it's got power, and to test it out now. So remember, just like the other camera, is you're gonna have to go into the installer settings, type in the passcode, which is 0522, and you're gonna have to basically turn, number 1, turn the camera on, and number 2, you just give it an input name. So we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. you guys can see and hear me. So settings, system settings, and then you're gonna go to installer settings. So enter, and passcode is 0052. Okay. And I've already done it, but this is the steps. So they're gonna go to advanced vehicle settings, and then camera settings, and there you go. So I've got camera 1, which is the rear, factory rear camera. Camera 2 is a front one that we already installed, and then camera 3 I've went ahead and labeled it outside. So again, yours would see nothing, so preset outside. So you can name it whatever you want. I wouldn't name it rear, because what it does is it replaces your rear OEM camera, so you don't want to do that. So I just named it outside. I mean, you've got different options for whatever you want. So depending, again, you can put it, you know, if you got a truck, you can be going in the bed, a trailer, such and so forth. So I just named it outside. Go back, 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 and then just hit the home button if you want, and then go to cameras, and then outside, and boom. So obviously I haven't played with the adjustments yet, but most important thing for me is obviously that you see the rear, right? That's what I want to see. I'm gonna go ahead and bundle it up. All right guys, here we are in the car now. I went to a little location so you guys can see the camera live, but basically you're gonna go into your Heigh10, hit the camera option, and I think I named it outside, and boom, there you go. So pretty cool. So now I've got the front camera. There we go. That's the front, and that is the rear. And this is, I believe, this is the factory rear camera. So got all three. So it's pretty nice. Nice little setup. Guys, that is it. That is the install on the rear camera. Next time I'm going to show you guys the last part of this little piece, which is right there. So that's a nice one right there. That's the review monitor that I got from Stinger as well, though. So stay tuned for the next one. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you